Good life, easy, baby. We're back.
Again.
Good life, easy.
What's good, my brother?
Nothing's good, bro. Only bad news.
Only bad news again,
Yeah,
brother.
bro. Every week, new bad news. And then we have
What's
to
the bad
discuss
news
it.
this time? Yes.
Gotta
bro.
discuss.
You gotta break it down as
Huh?
usual. You know what are we breaking down this time?
This time you have to start with
This
what's gone down in Texas
Texas, yes.
With
Texas
the-
is back. Texas is back.
with the new abortion laws. So basically, just to give you a brief, Texas has passed a new abortion law, and it's very controversial. The topic of abortion has always been controversial. It's
Correct.
always been political.
Correct.
But why this is extra controversial is because now they're saying that women can't get an abortion after 6 weeks of
True.
pregnancy.
True.
Okay. Why the other side they're saying that this is absolutely wrong. You know, not only because
Like,
women
yeah.
should make the decision and it's a woman's body and
Yeah.
you are free to do whatever you want with your body. Not just that.
Yeah.
Firstly, they are saying that 6 weeks is just 2 weeks delay in their periods, right?
Correct.
And 6 weeks is like
No, 4 weeks.
no, but 6 weeks is 2 weeks delay of your period.
Yeah, 6 weeks. But usually,
Yeah.
women get to know that they are getting like these. Basically, in short, women get to know they are pregnant during the 4th week.
Yeah,
Fourth
that's
week.
what-
So you have 2 weeks
yeah,
to figure out your current state.
less than 2 weeks.
Okay,
Sometimes
even worse.
yeah.
So you
Yeah.
have to basically take that decision in that short period of time.
Exactly. So sometimes women even figure out that they are pregnant after 5 to
Yes,
6
yes,
weeks,
of
you know, in that
course,
period.
of
So
course,
sometimes,
of course.
not sometimes, majority of the times, they are in that situation where they have just a few days to decide.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And then comes the second argument
Correct.
that why are men taking the decision?
Correct.
They don't have the understanding of
Absolutely.
women. Secondly, it's the perception is being built that women who get an abortion are women who just sleep around. You know, they're doing it casually.
Bro, I've heard a harder shit. That
What?
women who get abortion are murderers.
Yeah,
Which is very hard, which is deep.
that's
You
when
know?
it becomes political. Then you
Yeah,
have
that's
to-
crazy, bro, because it just gets too negative.
It's too negative.
It's too negative, bro. This
too
topic now is like very negative because I'll tell you why. Firstly, it's an unwinnable argument.
Absolutely
There's no end to this.
zero.
Right? There's no end to this, and it's something that has been going on since generations.
Yep.
Right?
And also, it is not just backed with logic
yeah,
and science.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
backed with
Yeah.
religion.
Yeah.
This law is so strict is because it is absolutely
Correct.
backed by religion.
Correct. And if you ever seen any of these abortion debates, right? Both sides sound very dumb.
Yeah.
Very dumb. That's how you don't know what is right or what is wrong.
Yeah. You
know?
don't know. Yeah.
So talking about this Texas law, right? It's called the heartbeat law.
Yeah.
Why? Because at the age, so the fetus,
The first heartbeat.
the
yeah.
fetus in 6 weeks develops a heart and a brain, right?
Correct.
So the first heartbeat, the first cardiac activity happens during the 6th week.
Correct.
So that's the reason for Texas to put that timestamp. That okay, after 6 weeks, nobody can abort their child, right? But what you discussed right now is that women get to know that they are pregnant in the 5th or 6th week.
Correct.
So to take that decision
Times.
or to even realize you're pregnant becomes very tough,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
Now the situation here is also that Texas is not the first state to do this.
Yeah.
Kentucky, Ohio,
Yeah.
a few other, Mississippi have already
All
started
the
this law.
Republican states.
So what happened is, right, there was the law before this was 24 weeks.
Okay.
24 to 26 weeks.
That's like how many months in?
You can say
6
like 6 months.
Ah,
So
okay.
6 months, right? So it's a drastic fucking U-turn,
Yeah.
So
6 months to 1.5
yeah,
months.
yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, this is going to affect a lot of people.
Yeah.
Lot of people.
No, so a lot of it doesn't make sense. Like
Salud. Nice sound.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Let's
Cheers.
pour one out first.
Cheers, brother.
Then we can get into it.
Cheers.
Because as you said, there's
So
no.
people are asking, this guy who's watching Ganesh, who keeps asking us, keeps commenting on our videos. Today, no alcohol. This podcast, no alcohol. This one's for you. Salud, brother. Cheers. Yes. So
Yeah.
the women who are going to be affected by this, of course, is very sad. Is number one is that abortion is not cheap, right? It's $550. They say like the normal going rate to getting aborted is $550.
No, that is.
What
just-
about young teenagers who have no idea about pregnancy?
No, that is the one aspect of it, right? We know the price is high, and we know that sometimes also you're in a pressure situation, right? So when at least let's not generalize. Let's
Absolutely, we can't.
right? We can't generalize, but let's assume, okay, knowing what we know, that majority of the women who get aborted don't do it for fun, don't do it for
of course
convenience,
not. Of course not.
and the kind of medication and all they have to take is changing their
Absolutely.
hormones and all, right?
Absolutely.
So these are
But
all
now
these are all
it's become-
drastic decisions
Yeah.
of life, you know.
So
So
it's become very advanced.
yeah.
You know?
So I'm sure that women don't take it very lightly. They don't take it in a joking way.
it's-
But when it comes to abortion, the perception is that you know, is just as you said, you know, they're murderers.
Yeah, bro. I was seeing this one debate. That's what they
Yeah.
actually call them.
So what happens is when you have this kind of a tonality in your voice, basically you want to shut the other person up. You know what you're trying to say is, you know, what you're saying is so stupid. It's so insane that let's not even have this discussion.
Absolutely. See, that's why it's an argument. You know what? It's worth avoiding. You
Bro,
know,
100%.
it's something that it's better not discussing because
There's no
what,
end to it.
what I feel is that each to their own. You know, let them take the decision. And firstly, that like you rightly said, why are men taking the decision for women's affairs?
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
And I thought about it, like that is what everybody's saying, right? That men should not take the decision. And I thought about it, and it does make sense. You know, it's logical. You know, it's not like
Yes,
women are
yes.
trying to say that
Yeah.
men are bad or anything.
Yeah. No, but
But it's logical,
does not make sense.
right?
It does not make sense.
A woman would understand a woman's body far better.
Yeah. But you know
than
what
a
I
man.
found out that about this law, right? So even rape and incest, you can't get aborted.
That is the biggest
That's
problem.
fucked up.
That's fucked
That's
up.
fucked up.
That's fucked
That's big
up.
time fucked up, you know.
That's fucked up.
And you can only get aborted if your life is at danger. Right?
Imagine, rape is an extreme one, okay? Now, incest is a thing that happens.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
is a thing that happens, and I think there's scientific proof that the baby, an incestual baby or baby coming out of an incestual relationship has lot of problems.
Yeah, it has damaged genes.
Damaged
Basically, the
genes.
genes mutate in such a way that fuck up the baby.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. And do you want to bring that life out there? Is it right? So these are all discussions that we can have a conversation about. It's not something that you just shut off.
Correct.
Right?
But that point was a little too intense, you know, like rape and incest. What the fuck do you mean you can't get aborted?
Exactly.
You know? It's
Exactly.
crazy. It's
And
crazy.
so what this law is doing, okay, why this is so crazy
Yeah.
is because, so this law is basically allowing private citizens. So today Rahul thinks that someone is getting an abortion, you can go and complain, you can go and sue. You can,
So yes.
you can not only sue the person, but you can also sue the doctor or the clinic, you know, the Planned Parenthood, all of those agencies and
True.
those people.
But
who
isn't there a law now that is now you can't do that of sorts?
no, this is just passed.
Okay.
This is allowing private citizens to sue, so the government doesn't have to do that. So you police each other, like North Korea.
So you're saying basically that, say for example, somebody gets B pregnant.
Listen, na, so
okay.
the
So can
it's so intense.
Can A sue B for getting aborted?
it is so intense that if I take money from you, I borrow money from you,
Huh.
and I use it to get an abortion, you can get sued.
Oh damn.
If you give me a ride to the clinic, you can get sued.
Okay.
If you're an Uber driver,
so basically,
listen to this. If you're an Uber driver,
okay,
you can get
okay.
sued.
So basically, they're trying to alienate anybody who's trying to get aborted.
exactly.
Like, yo, you're trying to get aborted. No, I can't be in this situation.
You're in this alone.
I can't be in this scenario.
Yeah, I can't
Okay.
help you out.
Okay.
So it's basically aid and abetment. So because it's a criminal activity now, they're saying that this comes under aid and abetment. So Lyft, right? You know, Lyft is a company like Uber in America, exactly like Uber. So they put out a statement saying that we are donating $1 million to Planned Parenthood,
Okay.
you know, which does the abortions and all of that.
Basically, birth control pills.
And they explain that this makes no sense.
Correct.
You're putting a driver who has no understanding when it's against privacy laws to ask somebody why are you going here and to find out.
True.
You know, you're just doing your job to pick up somebody and drop somebody from place A to
no,
B.
that just does
And you're
not
gonna
make
get
sense.
entangled in
It's
this.
just as a way to alienate people, bro.
That's
You
what
know,
it
it's
is, bro.
crazy, bro. Another crazy thing that I fucking found out, bro. You know what was done in 1950s as abortion techniques, bro? It's something known as douching. I was shocked, bro.
Douching.
Douching, okay?
Alright.
It's fucking crazy, bro. In 1950s, you know what Lysol is, right? Your bathroom cleaner. So before it became a bathroom cleaner,
Oh my god.
it was called douching. It was basically a very famous abortion technique. Now, what is douching is basically taking like whatever Lysol and putting it on your vagina.
Like a disinfectant.
Yeah, it's like a disinfectant for sperm. So the way it was marketed, bro, Lysol was marketed as feminine hygiene. Oh, you don't use Lysol, your man's gonna leave you. You have to see the ads, my brother. I'm not lying.
What
You're
are
gonna
you
be
saying?
shocked. And another fact that Lysol back then was way stronger than it was now. So then this is what happens. This is
Yeah,
pre-contraceptive
because now
pill
FDA
days.
and all of those agencies have
And
come.
this is pre-contraceptive pill
regulations.
days, huh? This is that when people didn't know what was happening. Bro, you know what happened after Lysol fucking did this? Of
Cancer.
course, bro, you know what happened? Firstly, though, you're marketing it like Fair and Lovely. Oh, you don't use Fair and Lovely. Oh, no, you're not going to get a job.
Yeah.
You're not going to get no
Yeah.
fucking job
There's no
interview.
life for dark-skinned people.
Yo,
Yeah.
you better be careful. Oh, you're not taking care of your hygiene. No feminine hygiene cancelled. So, bro.
Pyar nahi milega,
You know what
bhai.
happened? A lot of women started doing this douching technique. You know what started happening, bro? Of course, truth. If you put Lysol on your dick or you put Lysol on your vagina, your fucking tissues are gonna burn, man.
Yeah.
Are gonna burn. Bro, people started dying. You're understanding? And they were still marketing it.
Hey.
And then what? Then what it becomes? A bathroom cleaner. You're understanding, fam? This shit's too hard.
Was this under the name of Lysol?
Lysol, brother, just type Lysol douching and you'll see what the fuck goes down.
This
And
is
just see
too
the
hard.
ads. Just see the ads.
This is too hard.
You know one of those vintage print ads?
Douching, bro?
Douching.
I'm 100% going to look this up.
Douching. My guy. It's better you
Lysol?
don't. It's better you not. You'll be scarred.
Oh, fuck.
You'll be scarred, bro. And like women started rushing themselves to the hospital because of course, okay, it's corrosive to sperm. Like you won't feel the sperm. If you put like, say like you take sanitizer and you rub it on sperm, I'm guessing it'll
The
fucking
sperm
die
dies.
out, right?
Yeah.
So this was known to do that. And this was before condoms. Condoms were too expensive,
Yeah.
right? So they were like, okay, go raw, but use Lysol. Smackdown after raw. So this is the scene, bro. So it's crazy, right? This whole topic is quite
Damn,
crazy,
bro.
man. It's something.
Wow,
It's
Lysol, huh,
something.
bro, has a
Lysol,
dark
bro.
history.
Dark ass history,
All
bro.
right.
So
shocked.
we've fucking come a long way.
Yeah, no shit.
Come a
bro.
long way, bro. Condoms
No
are
shit.
lifesavers.
Condoms are lifesavers, that's
You
true.
know. But I was seeing this fucking
Lifesavers or life killers? Okay. Whatever.
Oh shit,
Alright.
oh shit, dark, deep, all of it. So I was seeing a few of these abortion debates. Okay, what are these? I was like, okay, chal. Pro-abortion, anti-abortion, right liberals and your right wing or whatever, right wingers. So I was just trying to understand that people who are against abortion, what are your points, okay? What are your points? I want to understand, okay? Because I am with abortion. I don't care, like, you know.
You're with basically.
My thinking is that it's your body, you decide what you want to do.
And
That's it.
Yeah, I think the same.
Right, that's it. So, bro, these guys go hard, Dev. They are on another tangent, brother. You know what they are saying? Abortion causes depression. So they formed something known as PAS,
Yeah.
post-abortion syndrome. So they say that if you get an abortion, you're very prone to suicide and you have like lifetime depression issues. Not proven. Okay, another thing is that they started spreading like these fucking false rumors that if you get aborted, you're prone to cancer. You're understanding the fucking rumors
Always.
and how they are trying to push information in the public.
Because you want to indoctrinate the youth with
Exactly.
a perception about certain things, right? So today, if you just really put your mind and you think about it, because you know so many women in your life, right?
Yeah.
So when you think about it, you realize that no one does it jokingly.
Correct.
It takes a big toll on their body and
correct.
on their mind. So they're not just jokingly doing it, and
Big
they're not.
facts.
Also, they don't have any intention to kill nobody, especially their own child.
No.
So that is not the intention.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
So when it comes to a crime, there has to be an intention.
There has to be an intention. Absolutely right.
Okay. One more thing about the law is that not only a private citizen can sue them, they've also what's the name of the group? It's called the Texas Right for Life or something,
Okay.
which is a group. They put up a website for
Anti-abortion
whistleblowers.
wing. This is anti-abortion.
Yeah,
Okay.
they put up a website, Texas Right to Life.
Okay.
They put up a website for whistleblowers.
Oh damn.
That today Rahul can be an anonymous whistleblower on Devang, who's just a neighbor. I might be a neighbor. तूने कुछ सुन लिया होगा morning walk पे.
Fuck, bro, that's hard.
So I am absolutely.
Basically, it's all about snitching.
No, so what I'm trying to say is I'm absolutely open to having a discussion, right? So when I see a topic, I like to see both the sides of the story.
You gotta break it down.
Yeah. So sometimes when you listen to a debate, vaccine and abortion and all of that, first you select a side which comes to your mind, right?
Yes.
But it's very.
What's your natural side? What's your natural instinct?
But it is very important. Okay, when you want to take an informed decision, which is a smart decision, okay, you know both the sides of the story.
Absolutely.
Right? So
with an open mind, you have to go into it.
So, for example, like how I think about it, right? Like today, I don't know too much about biology. Okay, I don't know exactly what goes through a woman when she wants to get one or has to get one. Okay, so if I had to look at both sides just objectively, okay, if you ask me why you should not get an abortion, I think the argument where they are saying that after 6 months, after those certain
6
months,
weeks.
when the baby is, no, not 6 weeks, like 6 months, when you're already showing, when the baby is formed, then it makes a little sense, right? The baby already has a hair, face, eyes, legs.
Sure. That's a very good point. I'll tell you why, right?
Like late term abortion.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. That's a very good point. What you said is that 6 months, what another, these anti-abortion debaters were saying that the fetus can feel pain.
Yeah.
Right? But the fetus can only feel pain after 24 weeks.
Yeah.
But till that 6th week, it's just a heartbeat.
Correct. So, if I had to just objectively think, I think that argument, I'm not saying right or wrong, I'm saying that argument is a valid argument. It's a valid discussion point, right? 6 weeks, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know the science again, but I'm just saying objectively, a woman should do what she wants. If she's not showing, if the baby is the size of a bean or a rice, they can decide what they want for themselves. And I think everyone is smart. We all think that we know better. I know what's better for Rahul. But that's not a fact. It's your life.
No, that's why
you figure it out.
It's your own body. You do what you want with it. Nobody can stop you.
And that is very important. And murderers, they're calling that this is killing or whatever. Okay, let's think about it. Suicide is illegal.
Yes,
it's illegal across the world. Okay, you have cancer and you decide to go against chemotherapy and against the treatment which is going to save your life in a higher percentage. There are more chances for it to save your life or extend your life by doing those therapies. You say no, I'm just going to meditate and breathe. Okay, natural therapy. मैं घास फूस खाऊंगा. I'm going to fast.
Correct.
Alternative therapy. You can do that, right? You have the freedom to do that. What if the studies say that if you do those therapies, if you do natural therapies, there are chances of you to die faster. I'm not saying that they are. I'm saying hypothetically. What if your decision...
No, but it's your decision.
But that's what I'm saying. So you're allowed to do that. What if that is a suicide? What if there is a study that if you have a cancer, particular cancer at a very late stage, if you don't do that treatment, your life will end in 3 months.
Bro,
then you do natural therapy, you do unnatural therapy.
I'll give you an example what happened, bro. When my mother had cancer, okay, at a very young, very early stage, okay, we opted from doing chemotherapy, but the doctor told my family that your mother has only 6 months to live.
Correct.
We opted out for a whole natural way of living for her, changed up her diet, gave her all the Ayurveda medicines, all those stuff. Bro, she lived for 5 years.
Yeah.
So from 6 months to 5 years to avoid that chemotherapy, it's up to you. It's your decision.
But it is your decision.
It's your decision,
right? So what if studies say that if you, at a very late stage, I'm just saying hypothetically, you have a particular cancer which is very dangerous at a late stage, and if you don't do that treatment, you will die within a month. But still, you opt out for natural therapy, which research or studies or
basically you're saying that it's proven
that you're going to die if you do the natural therapy if you don't take the medicine. Is that suicide? No, it's not suicide.
Bro, suicide is absolutely something else. Suicide is like you kill yourself there and then
with the intent of
an intent that okay, I don't want to live anymore and I kill myself there and then. Exactly. You know what, bro? There's crazy. There's a clinic in Germany which is actually approved by the government that if you want to die, you can go to that clinic, sign
Euthanasia.
A few documents. Yeah, you can sign a few documents.
Al Pacino's made a movie on it.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's fucking crazy.
It's
and it's such a
hard, depressing, hardcore movie.
It's crazy how it's permitted that you can go into that clinic and then they'll inject you with whatever. Yeah. Whatever kills you.
The process is called euthanasia.
Euthanasia,
It's banned in a lot of countries as well. It's basically when you're going through such immense pain because of medical issues or whatever.
Correct.
Right? Today we know that cancer and all is painful. Right? It's painful.
Absolutely.
Okay. And if you don't go through it, you can't make a decision for somebody.
Correct.
And I'm to still saying, even for that, I am pro it. Till the time you want to do it, it's your life. Do it.
Do it.
You know?
Who's anybody to judge? And who's anybody to tell you anything?
Yeah.
You know?
It's your life.
So,
today suicide is illegal. That makes sense that, okay, chalo. But this is different. This is, you're really hurt.
Yeah.
You're really in pain.
Yeah.
And you're suffering day in and day out.
Correct. But you know, till an
That is
extent,
inhumane.
just think about it, bro. Suicide is very tough to regulate.
It's tough.
It's impossible to regulate.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
All you can do for suicide is put up helpline numbers.
Yeah.
All you can do is bring out a better perception about mental health and all of that.
Or just hope that you're in the right place at the right time trying to save someone who's going to fucking kill himself.
Exactly.
You know?
And you tell me now, when it comes to abortions being banned, a girl who doesn't have the money to go out of state and get it done, you know the pressure that's on her mind. Like, you can never know.
No, it's bro, you can just imagine. It must be so terrifying.
What if she doesn't have a partner who's going to support her? What if she doesn't have parents who are going to support her? Also, what if she's alienated from society?
But are you saying that
Is it not? Aren't these the normal things that happen?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Right?
No, absolutely.
Society looks down upon all of these things. We know all of this, Rahul.
Yeah. Who fucks with controversy?
Yeah.
Who wants to be involved in controversy?
Yeah.
You want to watch and you want to enjoy controversy.
Yeah.
You don't want to be involved in controversy.
Fuck that.
That's why the law makes sense, because it's trying to alienate you from that controversy, right?
And imagine a person who's already so vulnerable, already alienated from society, okay? Some of them are in a worst case situation where they don't have money, and then you're putting more pressure on them by doing this.
No. This is I hope that...
so then I think the argument when they say that only women should take the decision about women's body, I think it's fair. Yeah.
Fair. Arey, fuck that. Why should women take decision? Say for example, one woman is going to take a decision for millions of other women. Yeah. I believe that each to their own, let them decide. You know, it's up to them.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's their body.
Yeah.
Right? The fetus is in their fucking stomach.
Also, today the government has said that because of religion or something, let's ban abortion, right? Because of a perception. Not because of science, but because of a perception, right? Okay, there must be somewhat of a science, whatever, when you said depression or whatever.
No, it's not proven. PAS is not proven.
Okay.
Basically, post-abortion syndrome is not proven by a lot of, I think all these high-end research centers like Oxford and all. PAS doesn't exist. You know?
It's not proven.
It's not proven. They say that it's not proven at all. So it's just a way of saying, a way of scaring somebody who wants to get aborted. You know that, okay, you will suffer with, you will have suicidal tendencies, or you will suffer with massive depression. But all this shit ain't proven, bro. Similarly to the fact that I said that another point is that the fetus can feel pain. The fetus can feel pain only after a certain, after 20-week barrier. But before that, it's exactly what you said. It's a heartbeat, right?
Yeah.
But then again, it's an argument and it's a debate that can go on and on and on.
So it's an argument, right? So who says it's right and who says it's wrong? Who says when is the right time and who says wrong? Why is it 6 weeks and why is it not 6.5 weeks?
Yeah.
Why? You get my point? It is just a person like you or me just taking a decision that we think this is right. But we don't know. Black or white, we don't know.
We don't know. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Chalo, today you're taking a decision for women because of, say, religion or whatever, that they should not get an abortion. Tomorrow, let's say that there is overpopulation at an absurd rate. There is no food, this, that. Government tells you men have to get a vasectomy.
Fuck that, bro. I'm going out.
To fir?
I'm killing myself. I ain't cutting my dick.
To fir?
Sorry, my balls. Let the dick remain. Snip.
Yeah.
Cha-ching. I feel for the dogs.
So imagine today they're telling women, okay, कि abortion mat karo. Yeah, it's against our religion. It's against our science or whatever.
Hey, bro, on the contrary, na, bro. That's a point, huh?
But मैं वही तो बोल रहा हूँ.
That's a point, huh, bro.
कि tomorrow overpopulation होएगा.
Bro, why can't you can also say na, like a valid point is that men should cut their balls off.
पर वही तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ.
Why the fuck not?
So
first, after you've had 3-4 kids, cut it off.
Yeah, so what if they say that they make a rule, chalo. Firstly, you have to get a vasectomy if you have 2 children or more, 3 children or more.
3 children or more.
So you and me are not going. You're going to be waiting in line at the doctor's or कि चलो काट देते.
Chood, I'm going Himalayas, starting my own fucking nice,
तो फिर
little lifeline.
but you will say ना कि चूत मारेगा तू है कौन मेरे लिए
कौन तू?
decision
अरे तू
लेने?
who are you to fucking look at my balls and decide whether they should be on my body or no?
Yeah.
Huh? Bench. Seriously, bro. Seriously, we are in the Kalyug, my guy. We are in the Kalyug.
The sad part about all of this is
Then what's the difference between you and a dog?
that's what.
Huh?
So the sad part about all of this is now that the discussion has become political. The discussion is not. It's not no more a discussion.
It's absolutely political.
It's no more a discussion. In fact, it's no more a debate. And I am absolutely open to having a discussion, debate, argument about any topic, right? Because you get to learn things.
And as long as it's healthy, bro.
Exactly, healthy.
People
That's the
healthy.
right word. But what's happened right now when it comes to any topic, take COVID, take vaccines, take abortion, it's all political. Either you're on the left side or the
Yeah,
right
bro.
side.
And more than political, I feel that, it's like what happens is that, say for example, even talking about this conversation, right? Bro, people are getting like a bit too ticked off for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like they are just waiting for an opportunity to say something.
Of course. Of course.
That ties back to the whole cancel culture bullshit.
And I've realized, bro, when it comes to politics and all now, it's like when you select a side, right? You want that side to win so bad. You want that side to win so bad that the bias becomes so strong that you become just one of those media guys who are just,
bro.
Then you're barking. You're not making sense.
You're barking.
You're not making sense.
You're basically looking at that teleprompter and you're reading everything out.
So, so confidently we say that no human is perfect and we all make mistakes. But except the political parties, except a Donald Trump, except a Biden, except a Modi or except a Rahul Gandhi, So if you're on Modi's side, Modi can never make a mistake. If you're on Congress side, Rahul Gandhi can never make a mistake.
Exactly, na bro. It's like the
But
left
we
side
all
or the
can
right
make
side.
mistakes.
It's the left side or the right side.
No. But we can make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. But you know who's perfect? The leader is perfect.
Correct. The guy who you voted for.
Yeah, he's perfect.
The guy who you voted for. Exactly.
What sense does that make?
Exactly. No. See, at the end of the day, like exactly how this is going on right now, it's a conversation that goes on and on and on.
On and on. And the sad part is, I never select sides. I never select
Fuck
sides
that.
because
For
you know
what?
what?
Why
They
to
want
select
you to select sides. You know.
Exactly, bro.
Salute,
man.
Yeah.
So if I believe that each to their own.
Each to their own. Thoda freedom rakho, yaar.
Correct.
Everyone is not an idiot. Everyone is not a dumb
Correct.
fuck. Everyone is not out here trying to break laws and create havoc in society. Majority of us are smart.
Absolutely.
Majority of us are capable enough to take the right decision.
Correct.
Or a decision on the right path at least.
Correct. And another thing is, what you got to feel for the teenagers, bro. Like it's a matter of fact. Everyone has gone through it,
Bro, it's...
being men or women, you always have being young, you make stupid mistakes.
Exactly.
You have to live life a little bit,
exactly.
right? Like everybody has gone through the scare of pregnancy.
And also these decisions, because we know that these are such taboo things in the society. Society absolutely looks down upon you. You get alienated and all.
Yep.
So then why create more of a mess?
You remember that movie of Preeti Zinta?
And do you think one mistake should spoil somebody's life?
No.
Don't you think the girl
everyone should be given a second chance?
So don't you think the girl who is alienated would also feel suicidal because of all of this?
Exactly. Just think about it, bro. That if you're... See, society is such that, you're young, you're pregnant, means like, okay, all eyes on you. All eyes on you.
Yeah.
At least in India, that's what happens.
Not
right?
India, bro, everywhere.
I'm just saying, at least where we are, मेरे को तो मालूम भी नहीं क्या होता है उधर तो मेरे को लगता है कि it's okay.
अरे nothing. Same है, bro. Same
है क्या तो मतलब कि इधर तो मतलब कि कुछ भी हुआ कि खत्म. So that being said, see, everyone is young. I to feel for the youngins.
Who else to feel for?
I to feel for the youngins.
So what old people are getting abortions?
You never know, I to think even that happens.
Only young people.
The youngins, bro, imagine, bro, like whether you like it or no, whoever's watching, you always had the scare of pregnancy, whether you're a male or a female. First things first. Okay.
Think about it. Why do you think these laws are passed? It's
to put us under control.
No, it's because
we are puppets.
No, it's because at least this abortion law is majority against young people. Young people are not...
Control the young.
Exactly. Young people are not the people who are like majority in voting, right? So if you're a 45-year-old person, and it doesn't affect you, you don't care much. And then you let the politicians do what they want, right? Because it affects the 20-year-old and the 14-year-old and the 16-year-old.
Exactly.
फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता है तो वो भी बोलेगा ना मैं मेरा काम करूँ भाई संभाल लेंगे ये बच्चे लोग.
Yes. But that being said, you know what, bro? It's very sad for the youngins because you gotta have some fun.
Bro, sad
You gotta
news,
have
bro.
some fun, bro.
Khali sad
You
news
know,
pe sad news.
You wanna go raw, you go raw sometimes. You know what I'm saying, bro? Fuck that, bro. Live life, yo. Live life, man. You know, deal with the consequences later, but deal with them. Okay.
Everyone should have an opportunity.
Yes.
To figure it out.
Absolutely.
You can't walk ahead in life taking right decisions after right decisions after right decisions
Correct.
after right decisions.
Correct. But tell me one thing. We know that whatever gets banned has a way of finding itself back in the market illegally.
Illegally, no, bro.
Loophole. Okay, I figured this. Now we're going to go in this center and get
Yeah.
aborted. So you're telling me, chud, abortions are still going to happen. So please.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. Please,
Bye.
I think it'll go even berserk now.
Of course, bro.
You know,
of
there's
course.
always a way out.
There's always a way out.
There's always a way
and
out.
I'm
Sorry.
telling you, the government, the guys who make the laws, they show you the way out.
Exactly. कि इधर नहीं आ पर
But-
तू उधर जा
but-
और इधर कर ले.
Little,
Very good point.
Little commission.
Little, you know, like under the table, you know, just a little bit Google Pay.
मैं तेरे को दिखाऊंगा ना कैसे
Google
करने
Pay,
का.
QR code shit.
हाँ,
bro,
ऐसे करो,
UPI,
कुछ नहीं
हाँ,
होगा.
हाँ, करो.
ये बोल के जाओ.
पर लाइजॉल मत डालो. लाइजॉल मत डालना. You know, please.
Lysol solid, huh? What was it
No,
called?
not bro. Douching.
Douching.
Douching, my guy. You trying to doubt yourself, bro?
Oh damn,
You
bro.
know, doubt yourself, bro.
No,
Be
bro.
careful. Be careful. You know, this reminds me of that fucking story, bro.
Which?
On Joe Rogan. Who was that guy, bro?
About douching?
No, man, that guy, no. Who had to go and take a drug test and he fucking put Lysol on his dick.
Oh, Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz, baby.
Oh, he's a hard guy.
He doubted himself.
He doubts himself.
He doubted himself, thinking that
to fail a drug
by
test.
doubting himself, he's gonna have pass
But
his drug test.
But he broke the machine that does the urine
Exactly.
examination.
Because of the douching.
Yeah.
Because of the douching.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit's crazy, man. That shit's crazy. Talking
Crazy
about
people
that.
do crazy things.
Moving on to the next segment.
Moving on.
Another crazy law that was passed in China. Let's move back from the west to the east now.
Bans on bans.
Bans on bans, baby. Gaming has been banned for children.
Restricted.
Restricted under the age of 18. They can only play on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday,
वो
and
भी
on
एक-एक घंटा.
public holidays.
Oh, public holiday allowed?
Public holidays allowed.
So what?
Yes, public holidays allowed. But kids can't game no more. On the restricted 3 hours a day.
You know, this makes me feel like the relationship that we have with the government is of a dog and a dog owner, right? So obviously, citizens are the dogs. We are the paltu kuttas. The government is the owner, right? And they want you to be trained. They want you to be well trained. कि बेटा sit बोला तो sit, eat बोला तो eat. You know, because if a dog is not well trained, he'll bite. तू समझ रहा है? If a dog is not well trained, ना he'll bite.
He'll bite. Correct.
तो ये गवर्नमेंट है कौन बोलने वाला? माँ बाप नहीं बोलना चाहिए.
So you're saying put the dogs on a leash.
तो we are on a leash only.
You're saying that if the public goes a little crazy, he'll bite.
तो फिर
तो
फिर? That's the relationship we have with the government.
That's very true.
That's the relationship we have with the government with everything.
That's very true.
अरे
In the dog.
बिटकॉइन ले सकते हैं RBI, ये कर सकते हैं ये अरे सब चीज में यार.
Yes, bro. Yes.
अरे जिएगा कब आदमी यार, थोड़ा कमाएगा कब यार, हमारा टाइम कब आएगा यार.
कभी आएगा. Yes. Basically, it's all on the government, bro. All these issues are starting there only, you know.
अरे थोड़ा तो जीने दो यार.
थोड़ा
Now
जीने दो यार.
today just think about it. I hate it when they generalize that okay, kids get spoiled. This is what did China say, that this is like a opium crisis. Okay, fucking amazing that they are linking gaming with opium crisis. Now I'm not saying
That's what a state-owned newspaper said, that, you know, gaming is like opium. It's all over China.
Yeah.
Because China had a heavy opium addiction, no?
Yeah, and
in
it
the
was-
1950s.
and they blame it on the West.
Yeah,
so
of
this
course,
is what
America,
they're linking,
yeah,
that भाई
yeah.
याद है ना वो
Yeah,
दिन
yeah.
वो वापस आ रहे. But okay, I'm not saying that gaming is like amazing for children's health and memory and this and that. You know, I'm not fucking lobbying for gaming.
Yeah, because see, you have to. There's a point that gaming is also bad, because we know that a lot of gaming fucks up the child.
Indoors, Windows sub. Let's say it's very bad.
Correct,
okay,
correct.
But you know what, bro? Let's not generalize that all kids are dumb and all parents are dumb. You know
No,
why?
fuck generalizing also. I'm saying
Bro,
fuck.
today you and me were into gaming. I played all the violent games.
I was never into gaming. to
Okay,
be
I
honest
was-
with you.
I was into gaming.
I was never into gaming, and I'm glad.
Okay, but when I say gaming, I mean playing casually. You know,
but
like,
that's not gaming, bro.
yeah, but you know, like parents, like
That's not gaming.
3-4 hours, bro. Come on.
No,
like
bro.
that's-
But
yeah.
3-4 hours. When was the last?
You didn't do. I did it.
When
bro.
was the last time you turned
No.
on your PS4?
I'm saying when I was kids, bro.
So you're not a gamer.
Kids, bro.
A gamer, is someone who needs to play every day.
Yeah.
You know, a gamer
I'm not
is
saying
like
9-10
that.
hours, but
You ain't a gamer, fam.
yeah.
I ain't a gamer, you know.
Gamer as in casually gaming.
We are just trying to get an experience that we don't fuck with because we were never raised with that concept of gaming every day.
But still, I played all the violent games, GTA, fucking Call of Duty, and before that also Contra, Wontra. I played all of them for hours and hours. In the night, I thought that in WWE में Hell in the Cell से कैसे table पे फेंकूंगा
कैसे
ये
submission
वो,
कैसे करे,
you know, ये
yes,
मारूंगा
yes.
वो मारूंगा ये हथौड़े से मारूंगा.
Correct.
But I never translated that violence into real life.
Absolutely.
Bro. Okay. So there is a scope for moderation.
Yes.
Not
But
everyone is fucking going to get
absolutely,
spoiled.
Absolutely, but I also agree that is not the main point.
And you know who should
It's not going to
police?
transpire into your
But you
real
know,
life.
Rahul, who should police, bro?
No.
Family and
exactly
parents,
what I'm
bro.
saying. Exactly what I'm saying. See, at the end of the day, now, bro, the government shouldn't decide the screen time for your child.
So फिर-
You should decide the screen time. A parent should decide.
Yeah.
You can't put your hands up and be like, okay, the government is doing good. I don't have to do that for my child now because the government is
Exactly.
doing it. Fuck that, bro.
Fuck that.
You're mad. I mean, that's just
Okay.
illogical. But I agree that there should be a little. Your little kids are going crazy, Devang. A few kids are
Yo,
going
homie.
crazy. I've read a lot of articles.
Okay.
That a child in fucking where Uttar Pradesh or something, his father took the phone away from him because he was not
Yeah.
getting PUBG. Killed his dad, yo.
Okay, listen, but okay, take any subject matter and tell me where there is no extremism in that.
I'm saying there's
Okay.
always extremism, but till an extent, I
Drinking.
think a little bit too much is
Okay,
going on.
let's talk about drinking, right? Today we are enjoying some wine. Okay. Are we drunks?
No?
Okay. Are we going to go out and tease women?
No.
Are we going to go out and create a ruckus on the
Correct.
streets?
Correct.
No, bro.
I agree.
Because we are responsible.
But we are old.
No.
We are old.
But have you ever
Children
done
are
it?
young.
Have you ever done it?
Children are young. No, of course not.
Have
of
you
course
ever
not.
been drunk and
Bro,
done something
Arey, bro,
illegal or
but,
something?
But alcohol and all fucks with your mind, that like triggers your brain
But
in
what
ways.
I'm saying is there are people who drink a little and go kill.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So does that mean alcohol should be banned?
No.
So there is extremism in everything.
Yes.
Okay. Today smoking cigarettes, you can smoke one cigarette and somebody can smoke 4 packs.
Correct.
So does that mean cigarettes should be
Correct.
banned?
See,
अरे सब चीज का ban करोगे आदमी जीएगा कब राहुल?
in a country
जीने
like,
दो यार बच्चे को खेलने दो
in a
यार.
country like China, na, they can afford to do that, bro.
Who else? Communists.
Yeah,
ना,
communists, na, bro. So they can afford to do that, and I think that, bro, maybe it works out for them. You never know.
Possible.
I'm being very realistic because they know how to control their fucking citizens, and who's the new superpower in the world, huh? Whether you like it or not, who's overtaking America? China. So what they're doing actually makes some sense. So it's making
No, not to me.
some sense. So it's making, bro.
Bro, I'm a guy
You know?
who enjoys freedom, bro. I think that I think I put people as in I assume that majority of the people have an understanding. Majority of the parents have an understanding to restrict their kids to a little bit of gaming. You know,
Fair
like
enough.
my father was totally against every gaming console and all. He was like, go out and play, don't play this. But I fucking like playing it, so I played it. But I was restricted.
True.
I was not allowed to play the whole day.
Fair
and
enough,
whole
fair
night,
enough.
Right? So families are responsible. Majority of the families are responsible. You know?
Bro, screen time, the government shouldn't decide the
Yeah.
family or yourself. You should
Bro,
be
I'm just
deciding
saying
it.
Instagram is more dangerous than gaming.
That's a fact. That's
right?
a fact. That's a fact.
At least in gaming.
But think about it. It's banned in China.
But they have their own, na?
Yeah, but whatever they have their own also, it's controlled. It's in
No,
under
but
limit.
you know
it's
why?
under control.
Why? I tell you why. At least in gaming, na, there is some kind of an activity you're learning, you're going ahead.
You're
this,
saying you're
that.
using your motor skills and
Whatever,
your
you're using
cognitive
some skills, okay? But when it comes to being on social media, what I'm seeing is, oh, Rahul has gone to New York.
FOMO life.
New York
FOMO life.
Nike के नए
agree.
shoes पहना है.
Absolutely agree.
Oh my god, Off-White का shirt
agree.
लिया.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my god.
But
Rahul
China
is living the
but
life.
that's a good thing that China has that shit under control
Solid
too.
jealousy.
It's got that under control too.
मेरी जल
Bro,
रही है.
You think that a ban on gaming is a big thing in fucking China? You know what? There's a big crackdown on fucking influencers in China, right?
Oh shit.
You know
what?
that fuck the gaming. Gaming is a baby issue right now.
क्या
In
बात कर
China,
रहा है?
it's something known as effeminate issues. What is effeminate is that if Devang has
Oh, yeah, they
female
don't like it.
has female tendencies,
Yeah.
okay, you're fucked. The
Yeah.
government is going to come and fuck you up.
They don't like it.
Okay. Number one is that now what they're going to show more on TV is men with muscles, men with beards,
You're absolutely
men
right.
with good haircuts.
Yeah.
If you are wearing makeup, If a man is wearing makeup in China, you're gonna be fucking told that
They
yo,
don't-
you better check yourself. Another fucking point, fam.
You're absolutely
You know
right.
what? On TV, if you watch shows, okay, number one, you watch any live concert on TV in China, piercings are blurred out, ponytails are blurred
Oh.
out, tattoos are blurred out. They've gone so intense. Another fucking fact, homie. You know what? Go and watch Game of Thrones. Go and watch Bohemian Rhapsody in China. All gay
Yeah,
terms,
yeah.
all homosexual, all LGBT
Yeah.
terms are all fucking beeped out.
All beeped out.
So
yeah.
gaming is a baby issue.
Yeah, but
These
you're right.
guys
When
are
you,
going for all
you
the
talk about this
influencers.
effeminate issue, even I read this that in movies, in pop
Yeah,
culture, not allowed to show
You can't.
all this feminine stuff. You know, men wearing dresses and all, not allowed.
And
bruh.
that's a big thing, right? A trend like BTS, for example. Take
Yeah.
BTS, for example. BTS, they're known to wear a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
They're known to wear earrings. They're known to wear a little bit of feminine clothes.
Yeah.
All that shit, get that shit out of my country.
all right.
Don't keep that shit here. Don't fucking ruin the brains of these children.
All right.
The youth is in our control and they will be in our
अभी तो
control.
बोल रहा है कि शायद अच्छा होगा. मैं बोल रहा हूँ ये बैन करके.
अरे मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ ना, ऐसा देख के अरे चल एक साइड पे ये हो रहा है और एक साइड पे ये हो रहा है, क्या विच इज बेटर, वील फिगर आउट लेटर.
अरे पर कुत्ता तो लीश पे है ना.
We are also on a leash. They are also on a leash.
we are
There
the
is tighter.
dogs.
There is tighter. There it's a bit tighter. There it's a bit tighter. There it's a bit tighter.
हम लोग को छोड़ते दिन में.
हम लोग को छोड़ते हैं दिन में. इधर तो पूरा कंट्रोल.
हम लोग को we have yard time.
Yes. इधर तो मतलब if you're a dog at birth only your balls are cut.
हाँ.
You know, balls are cut
हाँ.
there only.
Yeah.
Then, sure.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a crazy situation. Now, how will this transpire into esports? Because I'll tell you what, the minute China did this whole sort of, they passed this law, Tencent, right? Tencent is the biggest gaming company in the world.
course.
Fortnite and so on.
Crashed.
Bro, stock prices
But
crashed.
all, of course.
Yeah, that's a fact. But on the contrary, I'm trying to think that why is China doing this? Because
The greater good.
why are they doing this? Because esports is the biggest in China. Right, it's very big. Like Chinese people dominate esports.
They dominate.
Right, like say for example in the 2020 Dota Championship, 5 teams out of 12 are from China. Right, so imagine China dominates esports. China has a very big network of companies that create a lot of games. You know, so I'm trying to think that why is China trying to do this?
For the greater good.
What is the greater good?
I'll tell you. What they want is their public to think in one way. They want their public to think in synergy with the government, right? The government, the communist agenda wants you to live a certain way. They want you to firstly not at all be influenced by the West. The West, according to them, is evil. Okay? Nobody is perfect. The West has their flaws and the East has their flaws. Why can't we ever think like this? But no, fuck that. You know, America is the devil. Nothing good has come out of there. That's what North Korea and fucking China and all, that's what they say.
But exactly what I was going to talk about is that makes a lot of sense because after watching a lot of North Korea documentaries, Americans are portrayed as the devil. And
That's
it
what
makes
I'm
a lot of sense because North Korea and China are on good terms.
No. China, if they don't support North Korea,
It's
North
over.
Korea will be finished in 5 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it makes a lot of sense. It's basically trying to say that. But again, the factor is that even China makes a lot of games. China has a massive network of companies that are building games. So what about those companies?
हाँ, country के बाहर बेचो. अरे, the world is a big market.
That's why you know China and this North Korea are such. It's so confusing to think कि क्या हो रहा है यार. Like what the fuck is going on?
And Rahul, Tencent is a big company.
Tencent is the biggest, not
Biggest.
big. It's the biggest,
It's the
homie.
biggest.
Please, Fortnite.
So it's a big loss.
Yo, it's a big loss.
Because I'm sure they must be employing thousands
big
of
loss.
people.
Big loss. Okay, and
100, maybe
when it-
tens of thousands.
When it comes to maximum amount of hours spent country-wise, China tops.
China top.
Then you have Vietnam. Then you have India.
You're absolutely right, bro. They're dominating the whole.
They are
esports
dominating.
scene.
And you know who's dominating the most Southeast Asian countries? India is number 3.
Yeah.
India is number 3, bro. Vietnam. Look at the size of Vietnam. So every individual at an average is spending 13 to 14 hours weekly playing games.
Okay.
And China has topped the list. So maybe it transpires to the fact that, okay, a lot of people are spending times on computers.
of
Now,
course.
fuck this. Get them a bit productive.
Okay. But you know, when we think about gaming, we also have to now in today's day and age, consider the fact that opportunities have now grown tenfold. Before there was only Dota and all of those few small. It was a very small niche,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So if you ever heard somebody in your college being a gamer, it was like a one-off kind of thing. Now with streaming, okay, with gaming being the number one category on YouTube, where today people like you and me, instead of playing the same GTA on our fucking PlayStation, we are watching videos of people playing GTA.
Yeah, that's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
So gaming it's opened up so many
So many
avenues,
things,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
there are not only competitions. Before
Correct.
it was a niche. It was
Correct.
just the competitions,
Correct.
right?
Levels.
Where you had to play fucking hours and hours.
Yeah, like Counter-Strike, right? They were like, what are these called? Cyber hubs, where you go and play Counter-Strike with your homies.
Facts.
But now you don't need to go to that location. You do it from home.
No, today what you need to do? You need to do what you want to do.
Yes.
Get a mic,
Yes,
play,
yes.
little masti karo, thoda baat karo
yes.
chat ke
And
saath.
make that a revenue driver. Make money off it, fam.
And
You know, so it makes sense.
no, not make money of it. Rahul, make a career out of it.
But what is a career? Is a career without money?
No, but
It's
it's a
not.
big difference because money you can make with one-off things. You know, like one competition you can make a little money.
No, I understand,
But today in gaming you can make a career.
Yes, career, but career trickles down to how much money you make, right?
But-
is it the right career path?
No,
So now if a
it
e-gamer,
is. That's what.
e-gamer goes to somebody and says that, okay, I am an e-gamer because I'm making a career out of gaming because it is giving me so much revenue, it's a big
Bro,
fuck you.
like today at least for us in our generation when we grew up, if growing up when you were in your teens,
Yeah.
if you even like I never even thought that gaming can be a career option that you can
What?
make.
Gaming?
I found
What?
out very later on that there are competitions
What
and
are
they
you
make
saying?
lots of money.
Bro.
I could never
Bro.
imagine. The moment I found out about all these gamers making so much money, my mind was blown.
You're mad, bro. When I used to go to Sylvie to play game, I used to steal money and go. Because I was not allowed to game.
Yeah.
Like my mom was like, you're failing in school.
Restrictions.
You motherfucker, you want to go play games? Sit your ass down, boy.
Exactly, parenting.
You know?
Yeah.
You take $100 from a wallet and go and sit for 1 hour, you know, and just play Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike.
That was the life, bro.
Exactly.
Gaming as a career, what is that?
What is that?
You're mad. I
What
don't
is
know
that?
what you're talking
Yeah.
about. But yeah, so now what esport, so of course, it's going to be a big impact on gaming companies because majority of their target
driver,
audience and
yeah.
majority of their buyers come from China.
True that.
Also, what's going to happen is that it's going to take a big hit on esports is because esports scouting is very big. Like esports teams go and scout, right? But how does a kid know he's the best if he's only playing 3 hours a day? Or
3 hours a week.
3 hours on Friday, 3 hours on Saturday, 3 hours
No,
on Sunday.
1 hour, 8 to 9, that's the timing.
No, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, public holidays.
8 to 9 only
8
Friday,
to 9, yeah,
Saturday,
so 3
Sunday.
hours. 8 to 9. So
Yeah.
how does
So
somebody...
3 hours a week.
Yes, 3 hours a week. How does somebody get to know or have that self-realization that I'm the best?
You can't. When you
Because
can,
I'm only playing 3 hours.
yeah, when you're doing something recreationally,
Yes.
there's a limit.
So on the contrary, what is it going to do? It's going to be a big boost for countries like Vietnam. It's going to be a big boost for countries like India. Because what's going to happen is that China is now done.
It's done.
So now what do these companies do? They
It's
try and
done.
go into other countries.
Yeah.
Vietnam, India. India is going to see
India,
a big
bro,
boost.
India.
India is the next
India.
fucking big
India.
esports
Absolutely.
territory.
Yeah. I think Chinese government must have taken a decision कि भाई इसमें अपने को नहीं excel करने का है.
yes.
Because just think about it. Like now gaming is going to be the only individual sport where China is not dominating. Think about any other individual sport
True.
and China is dominating.
True.
Right? But now after the next generation of Chinese kids,
Yeah.
if they're going to play 3 hours in a
Yeah.
week,
You know,
they're not going to be good enough to play any
100%,
game.
100%.
But of course, underground market.
It's
Hota
always
hi
going to
hai.
boom. Whatever you ban always finds its way up. You know, a very fucking crazy... pinball, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, pinball is a game, right? So it was banned in
New
America,
York, yeah.
in New York, and because it's such a crazy story because they thought that pinball is something
Penny stealers, they used to call it.
that is absolutely destroying the mind of the youth because it became so addictive that children used to get their lunch money, right? And they used to go and spend it on pinball machines.
Of course.
Okay, now this is where it's so crazy because it was a whole it was an absolute organized crime. So majority of these pinball machines were manufactured where? In Chicago. Chicago is a fucking hotbed for organized crime, right? So these fucking mafias are putting up pinball machines everywhere in Chicago. Not only Chicago, it went on to everywhere in America. These kids were going fucking hungry. They were not feeding themselves. They were stealing money, putting money into that pinball machine. That pinball machine went to the fucking mafia. All those pennies, all those dimes went to the mafia, and the mafia fucking profited off it. How crazy is that?
Bro, the media used to call these pinball machines penny stealers.
Penny stealers.
Penny stealers.
You know? It's so fucking crazy, bro. Now that is organized crime. Now that's a mind of a hustler.
But now think about it, bro. Should pinball machines be banned?
No.
But at that time, they said, no.
They banned it.
They banned it.
They banned it.
They didn't say it, they banned it.
They absolutely banned it.
So
You know, and they said that we are going to go after all these guys who are manufacturing pinball machines, and they're just popping out of nowhere. There has to be a license for every pinball machine.
Right? So today, regulated, bro. Theek hai, bro. But ban it, matlab, it's too hard, yaar. You know? Now looking back, don't you smirk and you're like, oh fuck, really?
That happened.
That happened. And today when you look at a pin, you know, bro, if you get a pinball
Yo, I
machine,
love pinball, bro.
listen, bro, 5 minutes.
I love pinball.
5 minutes as a gimmick के थोड़ा खेल लिया bro.
I love
बाकी
pinball.
कुछ interest नहीं है bro.
Bro, pinball was very big on Nokia. Remember Nokia?
Nokia
Remember
no,
the Nokia phase?
Windows. On Windows.
Correct. Windows.
Yeah,
Windows.
it was a free
You
game.
had 3 options. You had your Paint to go and fuck
Minecraft,
around.
yeah.
Minecraft and your pinball.
Yeah.
Your pinball was fire.
Yeah.
But you can't play it for long.
Because it was the only free game. It was installed in all the fucking computers.
No, but Devang, in 1950s during the Great Depression, what the fuck do you want to play, fam?
Yeah, what do you want
You
to
want
play?
the PS,
तो ban करना
PS1
है?
to be popped up that
Ban
time?
करना है?
नहीं पर अरे मैं तो सोच रहा हूँ कि these mafias think so fucking ahead of time. It's so crazy.
It's not ahead of time, bro. It's opportunity.
It's opportunity, but
comes
of
the
course
way.
you think about it, you build a pinball machine and then you fucking know that you get children addicted to it.
Yeah.
It's similar to what's happening in China, right?
किधर भी कमाने का opportunity
So it's something that has happened in the past, but now it's just that we've developed with time and technology that now this is what we have to deal with.
No, at the end, what did I say? You know, civilians and government have a
Hand
dog
in hand,
and
yes,
owner
yes, yes.
relationship. You know, we are the
No, I don't want to
Paz.
accept that because you're calling me a dog.
Yeah, I'm also. You know? But as you said, we are on loser.
But
leash.
bro, what
We
dog
have-
are you?
Yeah.
Are you a pom-pom or what?
कुछ भी बोल bro.
I want to be a pitbull.
अरे लीश पे भाई.
I want to be a pitbull.
अरे पिटबुल का क्या मतलब जब तू लीश you know?
नहीं पर मेरे को मतलब थोड़ा है ना like little Hulk.
हाँ हल्क वल्क. you
पर
know?
फिर भी घर पे जाके मारो.
अरे at the end वो सोटी गिरेगा ना
सोटी,
bro. वो चाबुक पे चलना भाई तू घोड़ा है या कुत्ता है कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. चाबुक पे चलना है तो.
तो अभी तू एक बात बता मुझे कि अभी गेमिंग तो बैन हो रहा है.
हाँ.
Now what games should we play?
Bro, talking about
Now what games to play?
Talking about gaming and talking about esports, the game that has made the biggest comeback ever, and we discussed it.
Thank you for a positive topic.
Yeah, positive topic.
Thank you for a positive topic.
Is chess.
Amazing.
Is chess. The game from the 15th
Amazing.
century has made the biggest comeback. Netflix even made the Explained series even made a show on
Correct.
on chess.
Correct.
And fucking in 2020 it blew up out of proportion.
Absolutely.
Because of online streamers
Absolutely.
and all
But
of
one of the main reasons why it blew up, bro, come on. Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit.
A show that
Yeah.
was actually the chess legends came out
Yeah.
and said that it's such an crazy, impeccable show and it's so realistic.
Bro, the biggest
Because in
and the
a
greatest one of the greatest chess players, Gary Kasparov,
Yeah.
he was the advisor on Queen's Gambit.
Absolutely, and it's so true that it's basically you see a sport that is dominated by men, and then you see like Queen's Gambit, someone like a female comes and dominates and becomes world champion. So it shed a lot of light on that topic also.
True that. And of course, it was a very well written, very well
Bro, I
directed.
love the show.
It was
Best
a
show of
great
2020. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a good show. It was a very good show.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Great show.
Great show.
One of the best of 2020. I
of the
think
best.
so for sure.
One of the best, definitely. And so obviously that was a snowball effect. What happened is that all of a sudden chess boards were sold out in America. People started playing chess. People started taking it up back as a
Bro.
hobby. It became trending. But the biggest thing,
chessboard sales went up by 1000%. eBay was like, boss, you
Sold
want
out.
chessboards? Don't come here.
I was
eBay
shocked.
is like the search results on
Yeah.
eBay. Only chess.
Yeah.
Only chess. They're saying that if you want a chessboard, it's going to be very tough to find it right
Yeah.
now, guys. So you
Fucking
have to figure it
shocking.
out. Prices skyrocketed.
But the thing that shocked me the most was not that. The thing that shocked me the most was when I saw that they were explaining that on Twitch and all these streaming platforms, chess took over GTA and Fortnite.
Incredible.
Chess was more popular on Twitch compared to GTA and Fortnite.
Incredible. The human being race has some fucking
That blew
potential
my mind,
to
bro.
improve. इतना हुआ है अभी
yeah.
कुछ तो the human beings are doing right.
अच्छा कुछ कर रहे हैं
Strategy तो सीख रहे हैं.
हाँ, and you know chess is a game where everybody has played as a child because वो माँ बाप सिखाते हैं बेटा अच्छा कुछ कर यार कुछ अच्छा कर you know ये game मत खेल chess खेल थोड़ा अच्छा कर.
True.
And then I also did not play it for like what 18 years or something, and then now we started playing again, bro, and it's a lot of fun, bro.
You're good. Hey, listen to me. Hey, you're good.
Okay.
No. You're good.
Okay.
Hey, you're good.
Okay.
You're
I
good.
don't think anyone's going to understand the reference.
Salute to that.
Salute. Analyze that. The movie analyzed that.
Bro, it's amazing how Twitch and YouTube. You only showed me. I was shocked. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you saying? Chess. Chess actually comes across as, bro. After you showed me these videos, and after I got a little bit more involved with chess, I took it back.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, what actually made chess blow up?
Yeah.
You know what made chess blow up? Then you realize that okay, chess was, of course, now there's a big debate. There's a big controversy as to where chess was created, where was chess founded. Now they say there's an Indian origin.
Bro, that
to something.
Rahul, that shocked me, bro.
Crazy.
I just googled once, because I just got this sudden interest in chess. So I was like, hey, let's see where chess originated from. And on Google it says that 15th century India.
Correct.
My mind was blown.
Shocking.
And then
How
I was
proud
like,
did you feel?
And then I was like,
Yes.
this is the right hobby for me.
Yes. So Indians called it Shatranj.
Shatranj.
There's a famous movie also of some chess game called Shatranj Ka Khiladi or something. Like
All right.
Which we have to watch.
Okay.
So then of course it went on to like the game kept developing, right? Like they explained in the explain.
Yeah.
And then what I actually got the most intrigued with was the Soviet era, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like how these guys used chess as a form of showcasing national power.
You are
international
absolutely
power.
right, because that is the most intriguing
It's the best.
era of
There's
chess.
nothing bigger than that.
Yeah, there is nothing bigger than that. This casual chess and all is fun, but what you explained right now, the Soviet era, when they made chess a fucking tool to demonstrate who is stronger
Who is stronger?
during the
Who is
Cold War.
stronger? That's power, bro.
And
that's
that-
strategy. That's the mind thinking.
That's power of perception. It doesn't make any sense. You're playing a board game. How does it matter?
But the board game is based on war.
Based on war.
you
Based
know?
on war.
So that's
strategy.
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 And then you hear about the likes of like, Spassky and
Yeah.
Bobby Fischer.
Yeah.
And the Soviet.
Kasparov, yeah.
The Soviet Union took their chess so seriously that they dominated the world championships for years to come. Right? And then they say that chess had become so big and every household in the Soviet era, Soviet Union had a chessboard.
Yeah.
And every household in the night used to play chess. How amazing is that?
Yeah, Vishwanath Anand, when he said, like when he first went to Russia, he thought, because the perception was like everybody in Russia is a grandmaster, that's what they thought. So he's like, when I sat in the taxi, I thought the taxi driver was also better than me.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, he's like, everybody, I thought that
It's
is
crazy.
a chess master.
It's crazy.
That was
Bro,
the perception.
You
at that time.
remember Queen's Gambit, the ending part?
Yeah.
What happens, bro? She goes back to Russia, right?
Yeah.
And then she walks into a park and there are these old guys just playing chess.
Playing chess. And it was that janitor, na?
Janitor,
was
yeah.
there. And even in Pawn Sacrifice, it was all
All about
Russia.
that, bro. All about
Yeah.
that. Now we'll talk about a little bit about the fucking fact about that. Whoever has seen Pawn Sacrifice knows this shit, bro.
Yeah.
That there's nobody.
Great movie, yeah?
There's one of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best.
Underrated.
There's no bigger personality in chess than Bobby Fischer.
Bobby Fischer.
Bobby Fischer is the Sachin Tendulkar of cricket as to what Bobby Fischer would be to chess.
Of course, Bobby
know?
Fischer made chess popular across the world. Not only made it popular, but the fucking irony was that he was a controversial guy. He was full, like the way he spoke was he believed in all these conspiracy theories. He was a Jewish guy talking against Jewish people
Incredible.
about how these banks are taking over the
Incredible.
world.
Incredible.
And it's like a movie character,
And
but
more,
in real.
More than that, he was America's hope.
Yeah.
Because
America's
chess-
hope, and then America fully went against him.
And chess was a sport that was dominated by the
Russians,
Soviet
yeah.
Union. And then comes Bobby Fischer.
Youngest world champion.
Young, charming, good-looking, smart, but just a little crazy.
Crazy.
Okay, so he comes about and destroys every player in the chess championship and becomes the first US-based chess champion. World chess champion.
Yeah.
Undisputed MVP. Right? And then what happens? The iconic Spassky Bobby Fischer face-off
Yeah.
for the finals, and they say
Iceland, na?
Iceland, and they say that chess bout is the most watched in chess history.
Of course.
They say the world was watching.
The world was watching.
Imagine.
It was the Muhammad Ali Frazier.
Imagine.
It was.
Imagine.
Everything else is Pacquiao and Floyd,
Bro,
today's generation.
Can you imagine you're sitting with your family in this day and age in 2021 and watching a damn chess match?
I can't imagine it.
I would love to do it, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
Bro,
that's that shit.
Listen to me. I am a chess enthusiast now. We are new chess
I know you're
enthusiasts.
good, but I'm coming for you. I'm 6-0. You're 6 and I'm 0, but I'm coming for you.
But I enjoy it, bro. I enjoy watching all these streamers like Samay Raina.
Wow. Respect.
Yeah, killing it. Just an Indian comedian who gets these grandmasters on his stream.
I'm shocked.
Gary Kasparov, Vishwanath Anand, Magnus Carlsen.
Incredible.
You name it, they've come on his stream. He's got the audience hooked onto chess, which is just beautiful. And he's built this community with comedians.
Yes,
He's built this
yes,
community
yes,
with the chess players, with grandmasters. And he's made it fun to watch.
He's made chess cool again.
The streams are just fun to watch. And I'm telling you, I never thought that I would ever
Impossible.
be
bro.
watching
Devang, come on.
chess
Come on.
and enjoying it. You know, like I never thought that would invigorate my senses enough for me to sit and watch, because I don't even understand most of it.
Absolutely.
You know, when they say e5 to e this and this and that to c4, I don't understand.
But it intrigues you. It's
But
like
it
you want to know what
it's
it is,
intriguing.
right? You want
It's
to know.
intriguing. And then my favorite character from them all is the commentator, bro.
Yo,
Sagar Shah.
Sagar Shah, the legend.
Bro, he's a legend. Chess-based India, bro. Shout
Incredible. Shout out.
Fucking legend, bro.
He makes watching chess fun.
Bro, it's fun. I got into chess. I like to listen to what he has to say. It's good content, and they're doing it well.
Bro, more than that,
Good content with good intent.
Bro, more than that, now every sport needs a good commentator or the sport is boring.
Facts.
Take UFC for example.
Facts.
I'm going to cover UFC because they have the best commentating damn trio in the world right now.
Facts.
Joe Rogan, DC, John Anik.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Let's move on to cricket. Harsha, who? Mr.
Harsha
Bhogle.
Bhogle, yeah.
Harsha Bhogle.
Yeah.
Move on to motherfucking boxing.
Yeah.
Teddy Atlas.
Yeah.
You know? So this guy is like the perfect guy for chess because he makes watching chess fun.
He makes watching chess fun. The way he explains chess
Is amazing.
The thinking behind
Is
a
amazing.
move. I didn't even know that so much goes behind all of that. You
Yo,
know?
bro, trust me, when I was playing you now, bro. See, chess now, like my younger brothers are chess champs.
Yeah.
My mother's side are all chess fanatics.
Your one side of the family is like athletes or something?
Like athletes and chess fanatics.
Cricketers and whatnot.
One guy's a cricketer. Also, bro, today I found out that this fucker was actually district champ. He came third. He won bronze. And he never plays me.
In cricket?
In chess.
Oh, why?
He never plays me. He thinks I'm a waste of time.
Oh.
You know, and the younger brother's like, come, I'll teach you, fam.
Oh,
So you know when you play these
So
kids,
he says, "Ki forget about it."
bro, I don't want to play you, bro. You know, like
Oh,
he's
shit.
like, you know, like forget about it, bro. Come sit with me, chill with me. What do you want to talk
Oh,
about? Brian playing chess with you, you know? It's like that, bro. Then you understand there's levels to this shit, you know?
Oh, shit.
That's why I'm like, dude, how come he never plays me? I have two brothers. This guy never plays me. And today I walked into
Oh
his
my
room.
god.
Bro, I walked into
Bro, that would hurt my feelings.
you know, we were
That
playing.
would hurt my feelings straight up. If my
bro,
cousin
you think
said
it didn't hurt
that.
my feelings, fam?
Wow.
Today, this evening, 3 hours back, I'm playing chess with my younger cousin. I go into the room to check what this fucker's doing. He's playing on chess.com.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, why the fuck aren't you playing with me? Bro, chal, what's up? How's your evening? You know, you had a good day, bro. Chal, good. Imagine, bro. There's levels, bro. People don't like to
So
play.
you just put your head down and you walked out?
We are amateurs. I was like,
No, of
I'll
course,
catch
bro.
you.
Of course, bro.
But you know what? To be honest with you, it's a great way. It's a good thing for us to get involved in because it's a fucking amazing sport. You apply that strategy. See, for example, I'll give you an example. You know, like Yuzvendra Chahal, that cricketer who plays in RCB
big,
in India.
yeah.
You know what, bro? He was a chess champ.
Yeah,
Under 12 district
You know
champion.
how I found out about him?
How?
Samay Raina.
Samay Raina.
He played with Samay Raina.
You know how he says that because of me, I know patience because of chess.
Yeah.
Right? So how this benefits me when I play test cricket or when I play an ODI is that I'm not always going to take wickets. But that's making me patient to know that, okay, that wicket will come eventually.
True.
Like in chess, right? You're losing.
True.
But if you hold that patience, you have your time, you know That okay,
Facts.
the game can turn.
Yeah.
You can it basically reflects to your other parts of life.
Absolutely.
So it's a good thing that bro, chess is fucking ranking.
No, and you're absolutely right that what you said now, that chess is a beautiful game. And the beauty of chess, for some reason, I just recently found out. I knew chess. I have played chess as a kid. You know, my mom taught me. But never took interest, you know. Never was had a passion for it. Like how we have passion for like MMA
Yeah.
and all of that. I never had that for chess.
True.
But chess is
Me
beautiful
either.
because
It's a great
because
game, bro.
you know, one side of chess shows you that if you know the theory, if you know the basic principles, you know the lines, you can play it. And on the other side, it's absolutely unpredictable. You play the same line, but the game is different every time.
Absolutely. And more than that, bro, even from a personal point of view, right?
Like you can never perfect it.
You know, you can never perfect it, but you know what, bro? If you chase that perfection, bro, you're getting smarter.
Smarter.
You know, so that's something good. Like, you know, if you want to actually go deep into chess, you don't go like Bobby Fischer style. You don't go crazy.
Yeah.
But you learn. You know, like you're
Yeah,
like, oh
you
shit,
learn.
you know, where did I go wrong? Let me analyze my moves. Let me practice.
And firstly, I feel that this is a good hobby to have.
It's the best hobby. Trust me, it's the best hobby to have.
What I used to do is, if I'm in a taxi, I used to watch YouTube videos. You know, if I'm going for a long, like Andheri or something,
Absolutely.
watch Netflix or something. At least now I'm playing chess.
Oh, let me tell you something about chess.com. Since the past 6-8 months, it's ranked second on Play Store and App Store.
Absolutely.
It's overtaken all social media platforms.
All.
You know?
Firstly, the chess.com app. Let me give them kudos. Okay. That the app is
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Beautifully designed. Not only beautifully designed, is that they've made it accessible to beginners. They made it accessible to intermediates and to fucking grandmaster levels.
And you know what? If you're a beginner and you want to get good at it, you can on the app, because there are so many tutorials, there are so many puzzles to solve, and there are people that you can. So, say for example, if I'm not a good player, I will be matched with someone who's not a good player. I'm not going to be matched with someone who's a fucking grandmaster.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
So that makes it fun.
It makes it a lot of fun, and as you said, they have these puzzles and all of that, but none of it is intimidating. It's so easy to like whoever's designed the interface is done a good job.
Incredible.
Also, you can play with bots. You can play with Vishwanath Anand.
You can
bot.
play with friends.
You can play with Hikaru's bot. You know,
Exactly.
That's fucking amazing.
Exactly. It's crazy.
So the chess.com app is fucking phenomenal.
Superb. Bro, it's crazy how today I was just playing chess, you know, for the third time with my cousin. And my nani comes on and is like, "Arey, since when did you become so smart?"
She's like, "Arey, kahi to hope rakho yaar."
Arey, she's like, "Nani, come on, Nani, you know, I try, you know." And then she's asking my younger brother, Ramesh, hai na, barabar thi. You know, she's like, he's playing properly, na?
So you should say, am I coming here to get insulted?
I was like, is this what you think of me? You know, am I actually a certified dumb fuck? You know? Just think about that, bro. A youngin is beating you, bro. Hey, Ramesh, hai na, barabar thi time waste kare chhe.
And the cousin is younger than you.
Cousin like, nah. Their younger cousin's training me, bro. You know? Like how Samay is being trained by Sagar Shah. Youngin. I'm coming for you.
So who you're a proud student of?
Aditya Somani.
Aditya Somani, proud student.
Shout out Aditya Somani. I'm going to make you proud, brother. You know?
Yeah, but it's a lovely game and it's made a fucking great comeback. It's become so popular.
But chess is a flex,
intriguing.
bro. Chess is a flex. It's always been a flex.
One more thing about chess. Don't
It's
you
always
think?
been a flex.
Like, you know, they call cricket like a gentleman's sport, and which it is. You know, you have tea break and all of that. But chess is
Are
the
you
real
mad?
elegant
Are you
sport.
mad?
It is
Are you
the
mad?
real gentleman's sport. Chess players play with a suit on, bruh.
Bro, I thought Vishwanath Anand was the smartest guy in India.
Facts.
Like, come on, when you think of Vishwanathan Anand,
Sachin
you
of
think,
chess.
bro, no, you think that he's the smartest motherfucker in India.
Yeah.
Who is smarter than him?
Yeah.
Dominates.
Yeah.
You know, so anybody who plays chess or knows how to play chess, respect.
Respect.
My G.
But you know, Vishwanath Anand, I was seeing one of his interviews, you know, and he said a very interesting thing. So people keep asking me that, firstly, people assume that chess players are like high IQ people and highly intelligent and know how to use all the sides of the brain and all of that. And he's like, I want to explain one thing. That, for example, when you're a kid and you start playing chess, yes, you do learn a few things. You learn how to use your brain in a certain way. Your memory becomes
But that
good.
doesn't only apply to chess. That applies to a lot of things, like languages.
And it does translate into
yes,
other
yes.
things. It's
like languages for me and you to learn right now is very tough.
It's very tough.
But for a 8-year-old or 9-year-old,
Yeah,
quick.
So it's like for example, you do yoga, you know, and the flexibility just doesn't help you in yoga. It helps you in your real life. You don't get back pain. Maybe you're better at sex, whatever. You know, there are many things that it translates. So like chess also translates into many things. But he's like, but the reality is that if you want to be good at math, you study math. You know, so he's like, chess players, they're really good at chess.
So he's making it very direct.
You know, he's like, don't make it over the top. Because
Yeah.
what did you say right now? That he seems like the smartest guy in India.
Yeah.
And I think that's the perception across
Yeah.
the board.
No.
And I think that's
in a way,
what even he has been getting from all the media and all. Ke, "Arey, aap to, you know, you're so
he's
smart." So he's like,
such a humble guy.
He's
huh?
like, "Bhai, I'm
Humble
normal."
guy, huh?
You know,
Humble guy.
He's like, "I'm good at chess. I don't know anything else."
Yo, I'm sure like people must have been like, yo, come and try like the toughest exam. You know, Vishwanathan Anand can do the fucking GMAT that well or that well. Logic, that strategy.
But 5-time world champion.
Bro, I'm proud.
Legendary
I'm proud to be Indian.
status. Yeah, legendary.
Proud to be Indian.
Yeah.
You know, and Vishwanathan Anand, bro, it's like a household name. You know, it's a damn household name,
Yeah.
and it's facts.
Facts, bro.
It's facts.
So chess is popular enough for the superstar to become a household name.
Yes.
We don't know the
Yes.
the rest of the guys, but
Yes.
still.
But you think
Vidit is really good, bro.
Vidit Gujarati,
Vidit
one of
Gujarati,
the
bro.
best,
Nasika legend.
and you know he's like a young guy.
Yeah.
He's a young guy, so it's
Yeah.
someone like who we can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's got the banter.
Yeah.
He's a little musty guy.
And really good.
Really good.
Yeah, really good.
So what do you think are you trying to tell me that now chess is going to blow up even more and we are going to see like
Absolutely.
people just playing chess?
Absolutely.
That's going to be crazy, bro.
Absolutely.
Are you working on your game, brother?
I am trying, bro.
You're trying, bro.
I'm trying.
You're trying.
It's really hard when they talk about openings and this and that. I don't understand a lot of it. But now I'm getting the basics. You know, I'm getting the basics right. And I think that's key, to get the basics right in everything you do.
Bro, how are you going to go to expert if you don't know the
But it's so,
basics, right?
it's fun.
It's amazing.
It's fun.
Bro, more than that, it's, you know what, bro, it's you know what I enjoy about chess, right, is that I'm trying to think about my move, but I'm trying to think about what you are thinking.
No,
You know, that's what I enjoy.
Yeah, of course.
I try to enjoy that. Okay, let me try and think what Devang is
what's
trying
on
to
his
think.
mind? What's his
on
next move?
Devang's mind? And how can I be one step ahead of what
True.
he's already thinking, right?
True.
So it makes it fun.
Bro, now to I'm telling you now, we've been playing at my house.
Yeah.
But now I want to go to like cafes and bars and all.
Oh,
you know?
bro, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down. Have a glass of wine and fucking play chess.
Yeah, get
talking
a
about?
picture, bro. Get some nice beers, bro. Sit down, play chess, bro.
Chess. Yeah, bro.
I think it just sounds exciting.
It's amazing.
I would
bro.
love to do
Sounds
that.
good. But you know, you can't. You're not making your best moves when you're drunk.
Who cares, bro? Till the time you're having a good time.
So
Right?
are you saying that eventually we're going to start playing with the timer?
Of course, bro.
Huh? 10-minute game.
See, bro. You go to advance.
Okay.
समझ रहा है तू?
Okay. Tak.
तो फिर?
Okay, fair enough. The timer's
अभी
very intimidating.
अभी chess board लिया है.
ले आया,
You know?
अभी टाइमर लेंगे.
अभी timer नहीं.
उसके बाद
No.
चेयर मस्ट चेयर.
मोबाइल पे करेंगे.
मोबाइल टक. नहीं, that's fake.
पता है वो मजा नहीं है उसमें. वो मारने
ठोकने का मजा नहीं है
हाँ,
ना?
ठोकने का मजा नहीं है.
You
Exactly.
know, like when someone hits it hard, he knows that he's winning.
True that.
You know?
Once the rains get over, Marine Drive पे जाते हैं, नरीमन
मैं
पॉइंट
तो
पे.
बोल रहा हूँ ना ब्रो, ऐसा एक मस्त गुड लाइफ इजी का एक चेस टेबल बनाते हैं और
इधर
डाल
ही?
देते हैं इधर ही ऐसे इधर खेलने का मस्त यू नो एक ऐसा मस्त खाली गुड लाइफ इजी सेटअप मरीन ड्राइव हु वांट्स टू चैलेंज अस
हाँ, come chess club.
करते
Chess club Mumbai coming soon. On that note, good life easy.
we out
Ciao.